Political toast. Oh, look at the dog. So that's the absolute madness when it comes to this MTHFR protocol I'm taking. I've been doing it not fully since Thursday. I didn't realize that I was missing 3 of the supplements. That was a fun time. So my estimated cost for all this was originally like $134. I think it's in the 150s, honestly. Let's take them. I can normally like just down them all at once, but sometimes I just can't handle it. Today's one of those days. It's so weird. There were reviews saying that this one is supposed to have a fishy flavor. Like, it's supposed to. Apparently, if you get one without the fishy flavor, like, it's not as high quality. It does, in fact, have a fishy flavor. Not like fish oil, just like a tinge of tuna, one could say. I'll wash it down. I'm not supposed to be having coffee with some of them, but I also can't not have coffee because then I will get a migraine. So the supplements are going to just have to work as best as possible. I forgot to put the moisture pack back in this one. Okay. So this is the most crucial one. This is the methylated folate and B12. These are the most important ones in the whole process. And then certain ones like the TMG, actually a lot of them, the glutathione, the SAMe, the NAC, and the glycine, which are further back, so I can't reach them right now, are all supposed to help in the methylation and like some are methyl donors and some help the methylation pathways. And there's many charts, many chemical reactions that happen in the body, and these are all supposed to help the body actually process the B vitamins in particular, but most especially these guys, which is what causes the, at least in a person like me, not in every person, but in a person like me, increased levels of homocysteine, which lead to inflammation, and lower levels of B12 and folate because my body's not using them, so that leads to anemia. I had already started to feel a little bit of improvement after using iron and eating eggs. So iron, because I was like, well, if I've got some anemia, let me just boost my iron a little bit. My hemoglobin was a little bit on the lower end, not in the like low range, but on the much lowest end of normal, which is a little bit low for me. So I started supplementing with that. And then eggs are a very like, you know, like it's, are they a powerhouse of vitamins? Maybe, maybe not, who knows? But they do affect B12 levels and folate levels, and they have choline and a bunch of other stuff that's supposed to help. So I had started like basically having eggs every day until all this stuff arrived. And I feel like that helped a little bit, but also maybe other things. So I can't say for sure. And so I've been taking this stuff for 4 days at this point. I had already been taking methyl Bs, but not in the doses that these bring. These are like, the reason why it's such a mess of bottles is because these are all the Bs separated instead of like all in one, minus, it does not include biotin, it does not include niacin, because supposedly niacin counter indicates for some of these guys in terms of MTHFR, at least that's what my doctor said. And it does not have inositol, which is no longer officially considered a B vitamin, but gets lumped into a lot of B complexes. And if you ask yourself, why does she know these things? Because I'm a hypochondriac. No, because I have a lot of health issues and obsessively research stuff. I am a librarian with health issues, a bad combination for my brain. So that's how I know these things. So yeah, this is the one that I will have to repurchase. All the others should be fine for the full 90 days. This one is not, because it only brings 60 servings, and I need to take 2 a day, so really it only gives me 60 days. The others basically have a 90 to 90 plus day supply, depending on the pill. I do want to tweak this as time goes on. I do need to use the chart, because the what is taken in the morning, what is taken in the evening, what is taken at midday is significant, and I cannot remember that. Maybe with time I'll remember. Maybe I'll mark the bottles, but for now I have the chart to remind me what I need to take 2 of versus 3 of versus 1 of. So far I have not felt side effects. The first day I thought maybe I felt a little something like a flushing on my skin, and I think it might have been maybe the NAC, but maybe I'm wrong. So I don't know. I also have to take the stuff that I already take for my migraines, which includes the CoQ10. The cats are arguing over there. I'm also supposed to take magnesium, which I already take. I don't take the amounts they recommend, even for migraines. Like, my doctor's recommended doses were way too high for me and essentially knocked me out. I felt way too relaxed. So I take a much smaller dose than the recommended by my neurologist. And I think these guys, well, they wanted me to take 3-in-8, and I don't like how 3-in-8 makes me feel. So I'm taking bisglycinate, which is the one that I have found over time makes me feel the best. But I think they wanted me to take 400, and my migraine doctor, my neurologist, says 300, and I'm like, no, I cannot handle more than 100 milligrams. Like, I cannot. My body just zones out if I do. So that's what I'm taking. I have a fish oil here that because I have been taking omegas also for migraines, and vitamin C just to help with iron absorption. I'm alternating those because I still want to see like what happens with these guys if those are not around. So I'm not taking them every day. I'm just alternating them for now, just to see what happens, like what forms a baseline, and then I will try to tweak. The holy grail would be to find a B complex that includes these particular Bs in these particular amounts, and so far I have not found that. Of the methyl donors and etc., the most expensive one, if I recall correctly, I think it was the glutathione, but maybe it was the TMG. They're not particularly expensive. It's just that there's a lot of them and they add up. This was, I think, the most expensive of the Bs. I do like what I have read about this one in particular and this brand, and how they, like, the formula is supposed to be like the most ideal absorption formula. So I will probably put this on a subscribe and save. And just for cutesies, I think this is the most adorable supplement bottle I have ever had. Look how cute that is. So this actually only came in a pack of 4, so I have plenty of it to last because, one, it was really cheap. This is B5? No, B6. So it was really cheap and just so cute. So I don't know. I kind of want to keep the little bottles and do something with them. We'll see. Riboflavin I was already taking. So most of them, yeah, like Bs are not the most expensive vitamins. Of my supplements, CoQ10 tends to be the most expensive, apparently because of how it's sourced. Like, they're all just always a little expensive. I think the cheapest one was the glycine in terms of amount. I also bought creatine, which is also recommended for various things involving MTHFR. And also because I kind of have been wanting to try it for muscle growth. But because this was not part of the original plan, and neither was glycine, but I liked what I had read about glycine, I was like, well, let's just save it for later. So maybe in January, maybe after I give this a month, we might introduce creatine, because you also have to take that daily. So that is it for now. I will check in later too. It's gonna be a busy day of stuff that I should have taken care of before, and I am debating vlogmas, but I don't think I can keep up with the just like the quantity and rate, but we'll see. Maybe so this may be vlogmas episode 1, or maybe not at all. We'll see what happens. Clothes, 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 stuff to hang, stuff to hang, more stuff to hang, more stuff to set away, and a kitty cat.